Hello everyone. So this is the to-do app that I'm creating. So let me just walk you through all the functionalities that I've added in this to-do app. So let's see first there is this basic add a task. So from here you can add the task. Then you can delete the task. So the task is deleted. Let's add it again. And then you can edit the task. Okay. Then the task is edited here. You can mark the task is completed. So this task is completed. You can if you do it, click mark completed by mistake. So you can also incomplete. And then there is also this basic functionalities like mark completed, and then you are trying to delete the task, then it will say completed task cannot be deleted. So can go back. Same thing happens for editing task. It will say completed task cannot be edited. So this is one functionality on the addition side. Here you can see the date will dynamically change each and every day. Then when I click on submit, you will see the total task defined for today is one, total task completed is one. So percentage completion is 100%. So the productivity is shown here that you were most productive today. So this is coming from a database. Now if I go back and actually I restart and add another task, sleep, and I just mark this as complete and submit. So the my productivity has gone from 100% to 50%. So the productivity can actually get better. The app is suggesting to me. So this part I'm bringing from a database. Now let's go back to the code. But before that, there is one thing. This just create new list, and from here you can go and select, click on this, create new list. This will just clear the whole screen. So yeah. So let's go to our code, and this is our code. So this is saying that node 1 has crashed. Let's do one thing. Restart the server. Port is listening. Table is created successfully. And here you can see the app is again back to a clean slate. So here you can see that the code is almost around uh, 310 lines. So 300 lines. I am using MySQL 12, Express, method override, EJS, path, UUID. I'm running this in a Node JS running environment, and I'm using Express JS library. And yeah, so here I've made the connection to my database, and this is the port. This is the initial task. So currently what I'm doing is I'm also storing my task in the array as well as in the database. Initially, I'm keeping the status of all the tasks as false. And then I'm also keeping a counter that will check each and every task element. So basically it will check each and every element of this for the task value. So if task dot completed is true, counter will plus plus, and it will return the counter. So each and every time my server starts, I'm creating a table. And after creating a table, so the thing is that each and every day I will create a new list. When I press on create the new list, what will happen is that the table will be dropped, task array will be cleared. I will be redirect to this page, and the server will restart again. So once the server restarts again, the task is set to this, and when server restarts, the table will be created again and again. So this is a perpetual. So when the day it changes, we create a new list, table is deleted, again new table is created. This is the just I'm creating the connection, the database. This is my homepage EJS file rendering path. I'm sending tasks, and today is just the local date string function. And so this is homepage.ejs. Here you can see each and every new list button, and each and everything is stated here. I'm also dynamically creating this allies, add task, submit. So here you can see the tasks are dynamically created. And then I each and every button I have embedded inside a form so that I can send request to different paths. So when I click on mark complete, a request is sent on this path. Again, when this is the footer that I've made, and this is the app.js file that I've added. This is a static file. So here I've added a button.add event listener. So what this will do is that it will add a list item. This will strike to the list item. So this is basically for marking completed a task. Similarly, this I have added so that if I by mistakenly click on the task is completed, I can again unclick it or unline through it or change the text decoration to none for that. Then let's go to the home page. So here you can see each and every route. So this what this does is the first part, it adds the things to array. Second part adds to the database. I'm also running my SQL. So since I've also installed the MySQL 2 package, I can run SQL in the Node.js environment along with Express. Then let's go through each and every path. This path, what it will do is that delete it will delete the element with ID. This for ID I'm using faker. Then the ID I receive from request.params. Then I find the task to be checked from the task array. So this is basically the task whose ID is equivalent to the ID received in the params. Then I send this script, completed task cannot be deleted. So this is basically the alert that we saw. And here I'm doing the same thing and making the changes in the database table. Same thing I'm doing for this. So here a request is sent on edit.id. So what this will do is that it will render a edit task.ejs file. This is the edit task.ejs file. It has a text area where I can edit what I passed as a text, and I can also here I'm also defining what I've already written inside the task. And then there is this edit button. This edit button sends request to edit.task to be completed ID. All right. So and the method is fetch. So here I'm using method override. So what fetch will do is it will fetch with the home page. So here the edit patch, which element will be edited is that it is this element with the ID, and let new edited task dot find equal this same here again. I'm finding the array with array element with ID this to the new edited task. Again, I'm sending the data to SQL database. Now I'm doing this for mark complete, same thing. So for so so for marking the task is completed, I'm doing this again finding the array, putting the completed status as true. Now remember the third element which we initially had set to false. Then I'm mapping each and every task, and then I'm again sending this to database. Then I'm sending this scorecard. So the scorecard is basically shows my productivity. So this is now a separate database. So here you can see the score EJS file and task.length I'm getting. So basically the number of tasks will be the element of the array, total number of elements of the array. Then total number of tasks completed, I have set that counter initially. So that counter is basically the task completed. Then percentage of task completed, I'm just calculating in that route and then sending it here as a variable. And then I'm getting this create new list. So that will again send me back to the home page. And yeah, this is just basically the table in which I've stored the values. So here I'll write show tables and I'll write select star from productivity. So this is my productivity table. And from here I've set the percentage task to be completed variable. And then from based on that, I'm sending the score range value. So 0 to 25 is this and so on and so on. Then I'm doing this for incomplete ID. So if by mistake I previously marked anything as complete, so now I have to mark it as incomplete. So here let me just put completed. And yeah, again finding the array. Console.log I just do so that I can actually know what is coming in the array, what I have found. Yeah. And then I'm again setting the status as false. And then I'm again updating it in the database. App.get home is there for redirect so that score.ejs button. This is the slash home get. So I'm just getting this file redirecting. And app.post clear is for the create new table. So this what this will do is that this will delete previous days all the tasks, and when on the next day when the server is restarted again, a new table is created for that from this query creates a new table. Okay. So this is my to do app, and I'm still in the process, like I'm still doing the coding, and I'll still do add more functionalities, like if I add a task. So I will just ask the user that what is the priority of it. So if user says that this needs to be done 100% today, so I'll mark this as red. So red will say that it is important, and so on and so forth. I have not written the exact thing that how I will do, but this is what I want to do in future. So yeah, thank you for watching till the end.